morning, everyone. Hi. Happy day after Christmas and second day of Hanukkah. Hi. Good morning. I'm Body Illusion. Hi. If you have not seen me before, this is me. Um, I'm sitting here in my kitchen, talking to a tablet that is stuck to a refrigerator. That is my way of doing it. It works for me. It's a temporary thing, but my message, I wanted to get out. So that's what I did. I made lemonade. I did what I could. Um, I'm sitting here just contemplating the beauty of the last 2 days. There's amazing people out there um, that came that are just names, or what they would like to be called on the internet. And I got to see their faces. I got to know their personalities. I got to know more about them. Um, it was very enlightening and very beautiful. Um, I woke up this morning feeling like it was the weekend. I just finished the weekend. It was that much fun. Um, that much stress. There was a lot of stress in the background, but that's what happens when you get a lot of people together doing everybody being themselves and their own people. So it was a beautiful thing. Um, I know I call her Ned. She has quite a few names, all beautiful names. Ned, awakened by the looking glass reflection. And also, she goes by Misha, you know. So I call her Ned just because that's how I met her. I met her through Tara Smiling and through her channel. Next thing I know, yeah, that's how I met her. And uh, I love calling her Ned. She worked very, very hard at this. Very, very hard. She's probably sound asleep. I hope she's sound asleep. She definitely earned it. Um, but there was a lot of beautiful people. Surviving Together, Mac, um, was on, and I was so interested in hearing about the different traditions, the candle lighting of the first night with uh, it was really pretty. It was really pretty. Very sacred. Very. You could feel it even through the web. You could feel the the how sacred it was. You could just feel it. It was beautiful. So I waited and I watched her talk to her dad and her uncle and all that stuff. And I'm laying there on the couch. And next thing I know, it's 2 hours later. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mac. Um, I guess she called me up because we were going to talk hippie days. We were going to talk light and airy and fun and stuff like that because that's what I'm about. So, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I snoozed through it. I did. I apologize. I had been up being like on call in case something happened. And then I guess once I calmed down and you were talking about your father's traditions and the calming voice and it just kind of boom. I apologize. I apologize. But I do want to put up her channel because she is a very sweet woman, very sweet woman. Um, I got on with Ben Bacon Bits, and he he really went out of his comfort zone. I'm sure he would love to erase that from everyone's memories and everyone's, from the internet and from the whole 9 yards. But it's out there, Ben. It's out there, and I thank you every second of every day. You're my Ben, and I thank you for coming out of your comfort zone and to be the person that you knew you were gonna be if you're gonna be with me. So so far the this is working well. If you've been with me any length of time, you know there's always a screw up someplace. So hang on. There's going to be an oops somewhere, but that's okay. That's okay. That's what we do. Oh, I want to show you something. I want to show you something because I even did something to be with Mac surviving together. I even did something. Sorry for the widescreen view. I I took down all my Christmas things, and I made this little. Here we go. There, this little bouquet of white and blue, and then the silver in it as well. You know, because I thought, okay, and I had it on a table sitting next to me, ready to rock and roll. But then, the Sandman came along, and of course, when the Sandman comes along, I follow him everywhere. But I think I'm going to keep this here for a while, just because um, Hanukkah does last for more than just. It's not like Christmas where it's 1 or 2 days. It lasts. So I'm going to leave that there until the end of Hanukkah, just out of respect. So anyway, um, I was, who else really stepped up that really wasn't able to? Well, I mean, had pneumonia and the whole 9 yards, was Keela. Yeah, she she was amazing. She was amazing. Let's put her up too. Let's put her up too. What the heck? So, mental health matters. She's a very strong advocate, even in her situation. She's a very strong advocate. So it's nice. It's nice to have somebody that is knowledgeable in certain areas that you know can help. Can help. Um, but again, it was wonderful putting faces to names, to be part of such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. It was amazing. Um, sh- uh, I know there was a lot of people in the background, awakened by the looking glass reflection. Ned, Misha was had you know tried to keep it together, but it did take the village to make it. For you guys to come on, for you guys to come out. Teresa, for her first time being on live, to click a button and to start talking, it's a scary, scary thing. It really is. And she just bleh. I mean, she was just as comfortable as you could ever imagine. Comfortable as you could ever imagine. So as soon as she gets her channel up and running, I'm going to definitely have to subscribe to it. definitely, because I think I just liked how comfortable she felt and she made me feel. T, um, there she is. I hope you were listening. I hope you were listening in the background. Um, I can show you again. I even took down all my Christmas stuff and made this bouquet of blue and white flowers with some silver in it and stuff like that. And I had it sitting on a table next to me, so it would be in the view, so we could do this and talk about good old hippie days. And I was listening to you, talking to your dad and your uncle, and I put my head down. That was my biggest mistake. I put my head down. Next thing I know, it's 2 hours later, and people are going, Mac was looking for you. But I'm going to put this back. And as I said before, I'm going to leave it there because um, uh, Hanukkah lasts more than just one day. So I'm going to leave it there for just for, yeah. I was so looking forward to it. And I was because I was I've been bugging you about it. I've been bugging you about it a lot. So anyway, excuse me. As you see, I changed my glasses so I can sit back and I can still read. So these are all just reading glasses. So I can't see my screen, but I can see you guys, which is more important. More important, you know. Uh, Um, yes, it does. It does. Like I said, I was kind of on watch, on standby since it started. And then I was listening to you talk and the way that it was so comfortable. And then next thing I know, I put my head down on a pillow on the couch. That was it. I shouldn't have sat down. I mean, laid down. I shouldn't have laid down, but we'll do it. We'll do it. There'll be opportunities. I'm sure. I'm sure. But you did a beautiful thing. You did a beautiful thing. Christmas Eve and Christmas. Yeah, you did a beautiful thing. And I love you, Mom. I love the hair. I love her colored nails. It was yes, yes, yeah, yeah. They were very, even the pitch in their voice was very comforting. I don't know if they have a pitch in their voice like my family did, you know, like my uncles or my grandfather or something like that. But something in the pitch of their voice was very soothing to me. Anyway, I apologize. I apologize. But and then T stepped up all over the place. She was everywhere. I don't know how she got anything else done, but she was there with a big smile. So it was nice to see her. It was nice to see who she truly is. And like I was saying before, it was so beautiful to see faces and to understand personalities that all I've been seeing is in the chat that I've been talking to. So that was wonderful. That was wonderful. I thank my lucky stars that I've been accepted into the village. It's amazing. Yeah. Yes, it is. Name to a face is great. Yes, it is. And so since I've got you here, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. There we go, honey. So yeah, because I do trust you. I do trust you. You take care of me. I I met. I didn't meet. I saw a lot of people, and then at about 3 or 4 this morning, I woke up It was probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Yeah. I woke up and I clicked on and it was still going on. It was still going on. And I'm like, because I do my 2 hour nap things because then I check all the windows and doors and the whole 9 yards. But anyway, so I got up and it was still on, and it was Echo and Nico up there talking. So I went, okay. And I said hello, and Nico go, come on, body illusion, come on in. And then par for the course, I would go in, I would start talking, and it would cut me off. And then I would go in, and I would start talking, and it would cut me off. And I'm like, that's the way body illusion works. It does not work for me. So, like I said, I give it 3 tries, and then after that, I'm pretty much done. But since you're here, and I'm going to stick it up one more time, and then we're going to, so if anybody in the replay, see if I can get that. There we go. If anybody in the replay, they don't have to look at the chat or anything like that. They don't have to, there's Mac's channel, Surviving Together. That's her channel. And if you want to visit her, I'm sure she'd be more, yeah. Sure, why not? So if that's what I said, I trust you. I trust you, honey. I just made Mac rich. So she's like, whoa, I'm a wrench. So if you want to put up your next live, I would be more than happy to put that up there as well. I am going to put up, because I know there is so many people in the village and everybody's exhausted. So I get that they're not, it's going to be a quiet morning. Excuse me again. But that's okay. That's all right. I'm here, and I want to say how much I enjoyed the village, how I enjoyed finding such a beautiful group, Brazy, there she is. Hi, honey. Oh, are you not? There he is. There she is. That's my beautiful girl. Hi, honey. So I'm going to just go right down the line. Oh, and then did you notice that Izzy ended up being part of the bridge of the village? Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. She was like really panicking, and they were like, no, just do your thing, just do your thing. And then this one is one of the most important ones. She put a lot of work in, So there, and that's her channel, Awake by the Looking Glass Reflection. That is, yes, she is. Yes, she is. She gave a lot. And I understand. I'm not criticizing at all. I understand that New Year's, a lot of people have issues as well, because the midnight kiss and the whole 9 yards, and you don't have anybody to spend with, blah, blah, blah. But in the middle of all this chaos, people are talking about it. And I'm like, can we get through one crisis at a time? I mean, so it was, hi, Seventh. I'm glad you're here. I am glad you're here. I know you don't believe that, but trust me, I'm not a liar. So I'm going to put Izzy on here. And I know, Mac, you went on her channel. I think it was yesterday. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. You went on her channel. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. Everything is a blur, like it wasn't before. And she was on for about probably. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Oh, okay. You didn't put a time up yet. Okay. Um, so she was up for probably about an hour or so of her live stream, you know. So it was nice. It was nice. I sometimes I like what Izzy does. She's very creative. She's very creative. Um, Also, I'm gonna put you on blast, Seventh. So just hang in there. Seventh went live. He came through. Even though Seventh likes to be in the background helping, which he does all the time with everyone. We all know. We all know who Seventh is and his heart. We all know that. But he went live just to fill in for 10, 15 minutes, whatever it was. Of course, I missed that too. I don't know where I was at that time. And so I'm going to have to flush through and see Seven. I'm sure it was just, he did his little icon. That's fine. That's fine. He did it. Ah, yeah. Yes. Yes. He is a good man. He is a good man. He is. Yes. He's got a heart of gold. He's got a heart of gold. And I was this morning he started texting me and he says, "By the way, didn't you know?" And I went, "No, no, where was I? Why didn't you call me, text me, kick me in the butt, something? Let me know what's going on." I would have been there for him, as he is there for all of us. I would have so been there for him. I would have cheered him on, you know, just as I cheered on Ben saying, "Oh, I need to stop talking about that. Ben's going to be really mad at me." I hope you all saw Ben singing. Just to be honest, I hope you all saw Ben singing. He was so out of his comfort zone. So out of his comfort zone. But that's what I do. I pull the silliness out of people. Oh, really? Before they put you on? Seventh? Before they put you on? They said seventh here, click, push this button. Yeah, yeah, and that's another reason why I don't know why that one here is bothering me. I don't care about it. Maybe it's these glasses. I can see it now. Um, that's the reason I was kind of like in the background, on standby, because I thought I never know if I'm going to have to push a button and fill in for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour or whatever, whatever. And then, excuse me again, and then I missed it all. So, so I was only on early in the morning, but that's okay. That's okay. Who wants to be on early in the morning? But I'm amazed Nico's not here. He may be sleeping. I mean, he was with everybody the whole time. He was right there in the mix, you know. Him and Brian. Every time I turn around, him and Brian would be popping up somewhere. So, uh, Brian the poet, yeah. So, anyway, and then, like I said, Echo Um, what is her channel called? I have it on here. What is her channel called? Uh, uh, uh. Oh, Living My Best Life at 60. Who is a new member? This is not memberships, so I'm not going to use that name. She came on, and she was on for quite some time, and so it was really nice to get to know her and her life and her. Hi, Amanda. Hi, honey. I put your channel up, but I'm going to do it again real quick, okay? Now that you're here, because she is also a big part of the village. And I personally, I know there's very few of us here, but there's also replays. Personally, I will. Yeah, I got it close. I got it close. Yeah, so you were lurking. Ah, I like that. I like that. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. So there she is. There she is. We were just talking about you, Echo. I just put up your channel. So back to what I'm saying. Since she's here now, I got to know her. Echo, you were so patient with me. But you have to realize that's the way I roll. That oops has happened all the time with me. That's the reason Nico wasn't tripping about it. He goes, well, that's just body illusion. That's just the way she is. Because every time I go in and I'd start to talk, I'd get about a half a sentences and it would kick me back out. And it would kick me back out. And it would kick me back out. It just kept kicking me out. So I'm a 3-person. So once I tried it the third time, I was like, okay, Uncle, I give. I'm gonna just sit there but thank you for inviting me to your channel. That was lovely. That was lovely. It was you and Nico had a lot to say, and I love the different ideas and the different concepts that you came together to do that. Hi, Brianna. Hi. You don't come to see me very often, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I didn't see you much in the chat over the holidays. I hope that means that either was really spectacular, you were really busy with family. I just wanted to say Spanx gave you a shout out this morning and wanted us to tell you hi. Oh, me? Hi, Spanx! Yeah, I didn't know he was live right now. Yeah, because usually he goes on later. But yeah, that's very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let him know I said hello. You know, I kind of, he's a, he's a beautiful soul. He is a beautiful soul, you know, but he's in an interesting spot. You know, he's growing. He's growing. So I know my son, the restrained. I'm amazed he's not here. Usually he's here, but he's in a lot of classes. So his classes usually start at 10. So it depends on which instructor he has, if he can sneak the phone in and be with us. So I know he enjoys things, but they're kind of in the same spot with um, a lot of things. A lot of things. I wouldn't say recovery or anything like that, but a lot of same concepts. Like my son, the restrained, is a fire breather. I mean, he's one of the guys that shoots out fire and burns his arms and does the whole. You know, it doesn't burn. You know, you use a certain liquid that it doesn't burn. Oh, did you? Did you? You should have come with us. Come on that ride with the village. Really, you should have. It was bumpy. It was crazy. It was exciting. It was fun. It was it was a roller coaster of excitement. It really was. I can't say anything bad about it. Anything bad about it. It was the most fun I've had in I don't know how long. Kristen, the mighty KM. Hey, honey. Hi. Okay, Kristen, did you I know Ben likes to have you on his channel. I know he likes to have you on his channel because you're an intellect. You're much more intellectual than I. So I hope you got to see Ben's live the other day. Yeah, it was exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that one alone before Ben gets really mad at me. Me personally, I had fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, I sat here, my my poor little borrowed tablet. I don't even own a tablet. This is borrowed. So I have to go through their system and then get into my system, and it's a whole, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't have bells and whistles. I don't have lighting. I mean, I have overhead lighting. That's what I have. And so, but oh, and then to top it all off, in the middle of all of this excitement and beauty and chaos and oh my God, the most lovely people I've ever seen. I don't, the village is drawing these beautiful people together. It's just, I cannot believe that it is so strong and so quick, you know. So anyway, be that as it may, then on top of it all, yesterday we ended up with Village Twins, our first Christmas 48-hour live stream. And we have Village Twins. We have babies. Yes, I mean, I had her babies. So on Christmas, which they're not going to be happy about, they're going to be sick of getting birthday presents wrapped in Christmas wrapping paper and all that stuff, you know. But yeah, so we can. I know, isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? And then she had to have twins on top of it. So it was like, oh my gosh, the village's first babies. It all kind of went together. It all kind of yes, yes she did. Yes she did. And yesterday she did this. Yeah. Yes, she did. And it was yesterday, Christmas Day. Christmas Day. First day of Hanukkah. I mean, how perfect in alignment is that? You know what I mean? And our first 48-hour live. I mean, I think the village is probably going to adopt these babies. We're going to know every time they cut a tooth, every time they say the first word. We're going to know it all. I hope we adopt them babies because I think that's so neat. I think that's so neat. I'm going to, looks like Yamina she may went back to lurking, but that's okay. I'm going to stick up some more, some more people from the village that as the day was going on, I was grabbing their channel. So my big thing is these people worked hard. These people gave a lot. I know it was simulcast to the village as well to their channel, so some yes, some no. So, I mean, that's the way that rolled. That's the way it rolled. I'm glad you're here, though, Brianna. Yeah, Brianna, I'm glad you're here. Stay with us. Don't leave us. You can stay with us. Yes, 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 yeah, yeah. It was beautiful. So, I would love to ask because it was so chaos and so crazy and so over the top during these times that anybody that is part of the village, please subscribe to, because during this 48 hours, how much they gave shows their true worth to us, to everyone, to life, to, you know, they gave a lot. They gave a lot. So uh now, Kristen, I did see your singing. I did make a comment. I did make a comment. I don't know if I put Brian up yet, but we're going to put him up because he did his own separate live, and he did. Oh, yep, I did. Okay, so he's up twice. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna put Yamin up again because she's just a very comforting thing to person to watch in the middle of the day, in the middle of chaos. She is so calming, so soothing because she admits that. It, you can feel her aura of calm and soothing. So, yeah, it's a beautiful channel. So, I think. Oh, did I put it easy? You got to go subscribe to. She's a kick. She's a kick. She doesn't hold punches. She pretty much says what she thinks, and she'll be on there for 2, 3 hours, just talking. And she does what Ned does. You will never see her. You won't see her, but she's very good at AI. So you see a lot of, and especially if you like kittens or cats, she has a lot of AI, and she does music, and then she just talks, and she just talks about whatever. So if you can, and if you haven't, please subscribe to these people. They have worked so hard. They work so hard, which shows their true grit and their true commitment to the village, which I thought was wonderful. It was, yeah. And then to top it all off with the babies, you know. So, and then there is, well, that's not what I asked for, but that's okay. I'm driving and chewing gum at the same time. There we go. There's Keela again. Okay. Oh, I didn't put up tea. And I don't know if anybody watched her, but she was like on anytime there was a spot or anytime somebody said, come on, she was there. She was there. She was there for support. And I know that her focus is taking down cults, and one in particular, but the person she is beautiful. It's very beautiful. And uh, she's from Australia. So, needless to say, I love her accent. So, I'm going to start highlighting some of these. Mac, are you still here? Are you still here, honey? If you're still here and you have oh, there you are. Oh, okay. Yes, she is. She's really amazing. She's really amazing. She's very down to earth, very relatable, very, she's just a beautiful soul. Um, good, 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 good. I'm glad to hear that. Um, if you have a schedule that's coming up, I think you have one on New Year's or something like that. If you can put it up, I'll definitely highlight it here. So, like I said, in the replay, they don't have to look it up. You know, it'll be it'll be on the screen, so they don't have to look it up in the chat. If you want to do that, I would be more than happy to help you with that one. To get the word out. Okay, but I'm gonna keep clicking on these so others can see that. Okay, now I put yours up, my dear, but since here we go, let's. This is another person that I found very relatable. She goes. The channel's name is Living My Best Life at 60, which is a mouthful. Okay, her name is Echo. How's that? There you go, honey. Okay, so they don't have to chase it down through the replay. Okay, so she's very sweet and very kind, and she's another calming influence, which is totally different from me. Today I'm pretty mellow. But oh, here it is. This is Mac Surviving Together's next life. Okay, so please join her. Please join her, and there's always something. There's always something. Her perspective of life is amazing. It is amazing. It's probably because of the diversity that was in her home. And I'm not talking bad diversity. I'm just talking about different concepts and ideas that came together to make a family. It was beautiful. Oh, Yamina, you are still here, honey. So do you hear me talk about you? Shh. Don't tell her what I said. I said you were very calming. You're a very calming influence in the middle of a crazy day. Yes. Yes. So there's Living My Best Life. The whole thing, the reason I'm doing this right this minute, because I don't usually do this, but I want to, so when people go back into the replay, they don't have to check the chat. It's going to be on the screen. So that's my big thing, is to push you out, because the village proved it's an amazing place to be, and everybody is amazing who was there in this live thing. And then Yamina, did you hear about the baby? Did you hear about the baby? Oh, okay. That's who you're going to have, your special guest? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. That'll be interesting. Because she's I love her diversity in her friends, in her tastes, in all of that stuff. It's very cool. Very cool. I would love to hear more about her. Yes. There we go. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Yes, because like I said, everybody gave a lot. I mean, even if they were only on for an hour, they were still in the background helping maintain and help go, yeah. So everybody gave a lot. And Yamina gave a lot. I mean, she was on, and she was still doing the mommy thing and the family thing and the meal thing and still rocking and rolling. So she was juggling so many balls in the air at the same time, and then she would come on and just be a minute, just nice and calm and everything. And Yemeni, you'll probably be interesting to know this. Yes, yes, too. She might be interested into knowing this, that because I knew it was going to be um, an interesting and challenging 48 hours. Um, I took some of my essential oils that I made, and I went and got some white candles to start with. Some white, just plain old white candles. They were only this tall. They're gone now. They're all burned up. And then I put some essential oils on them, and then I burned them just for positive reinforcement for the village and to keep it going and to keep it. And it made me feel better. I don't know if it changed anything, you know. And then the other day, like I said, I recharged my crystals. So I kept them. I have them. Well, that was weird. I have them under my couch so they stay in the dark, but they stay next to me. So only good vibes, you know, come my way. So anyway, and Brian Lucas, he was everywhere. He was everywhere. So the only reason I'm doing this is because I want these to be in the replay so people can go to them and and subscribe to them, you know, because they gave a lot, a lot. Now I'm going to go to where you guys are. I'm sorry, I missed a lot. Um, yes, yes. And I love the name Echo. I really do. I think that's so cool. I really do. I don't know if that's your real name. I don't care. You know, that's not a name is not important to me. You know, I had a friend. I have a friend. She's still a dear. You know, she holds the dear spot in my heart. I haven't talked to her in years, but she still holds the dear spot in my heart. And her mother named her Serene. And I just thought that was the coolest name in the world. I went, your name is what? Your name is what? Oh, your name is what? I mean, you know, I'm from the era of Kathy's and Debbie's and you know. So I didn't even have to meet her mom. I did finally, but I didn't even have to meet her mom to know what her what I expected when I met her with a name like Serene. I just thought that was just a beautiful name. And Serene, if you ever see this, I'm not calling you out. I'm telling you you're beautiful. And she is. She's a beautiful person. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting there. Um I put out quite a few videos. You guys have listened to me talk a lot. So it's been an uphill battle, but that's okay. That's okay. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for um, bringing a smile in the mornings. In the mornings, that's my biggest thing. Yes, yes. Um, I'm hoping now. I'm getting to a point now since I'm in triple digits, which I never thought I would get. Excuse me. You have to excuse me. Bad lungs. It's just that's just part of me. It's my new me. So now I'm getting to a point where if I ever get monetized, I might be able to afford a computer or a laptop. But I this is working fine for us. The only reason I'm saying this is working fine for us is because you're here with me. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. And as you all know, I live, and this is just where I live, on the verge of tears all the time, 24/7. I do. I do. but because of you coming here and saying hello and yes, I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, I think I have pretty close to like 150 videos. So that shows you something right there. But that's okay. That's not what I'm about. Um, my goal is to just be a smile in the morning. To start your day with a giggle, a goof, a silly, you know, just you know, hello. I put everything away except for my bells. I'm gonna have to do something with those. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something with those and make sure I can keep those around. I don't think I need the Christmas part of it, but I wouldn't mind, making like a bracelet or something to do doing with. So I'll see what I can do. But I just wanted to be here and tell you thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, every single one of you for accepting me into the village. You don't know how much that's changed me. You're beautiful people. Every single one of you are beautiful people. And I have known, I have reached out to, I can look at this list, and I've reached out to so many of you. And you were there. And you were there. That is amazing. That is amazing. Because I know, oh, excuse me. I know that life gets busy. You have your own lives. You have your own things. You have your own things to deal with. Let's just put it that way. But you are beautiful. You are beautiful. And you're there for me, which I can never, ever thank you enough. Ever thank you enough. But I know I'm not the only one. I know you're there for others too, other people in the world, other people in the village. And the village is going to be growing. I mean, it grew in the 48 hours. It really did. I noticed people that I noticed people that were that I didn't know were part of the village, but knew them. But all of a sudden, they came in to the village and were part of it. So it was beautiful. It was beautiful that the village has such a, I'm going to call aura around it, that it pulls beautiful people. That it pulls beautiful people in. So I think that has a lot to do with Ned, because Ned is a beautiful soul and she gives a lot. But I can't say any of you others don't give 100%, 110%. Brianna, stick around, honey. Stick around. I know you have your ups and downs. I understand that. We all understand that. We all have them. You don't have to be shy about it. Except Brazy, she always looks good. I mean, she always looks good. I don't know how she does it, but yeah. If I ever went to Dr. Plastic again, I'd say I want to look like this and show a picture of Brazy. But anyway, I didn't mean to get sentimental. That's not what I'm about. Not in the mornings. This is not what I'm about. But please, if you do the replay thing on this, if you do the replay thing on the village or on Awakened by the Looking Glass Reflection, Sub to these people. Please sub to these people. These people gave so much. So much. Oh, the Village has a channel. And it's funny that the Village has very few subs. Why is that? Can I ask why that is? I mean, I just thought that was odd. So we're going to stick it up there because thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mac. Um, because the Village is where everything kind of connects, if you that makes sense, you know. So like we were saying, the 48-hour stream, it was even streamed on the Village. It was even streamed on Awakened. It was streamed on your particular channel, whoever it happened to be. So Ned had all that worked out. So the Village has names, has pay people. And if you want to get to know more about certain ones, that's the place to go. That's the place to go. And there, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine where I'd be without you guys. Really, I couldn't. You're beautiful. I love you all. I love you all in your beautiful ways and what you bring to my life. I can never repay you. Never ever repay you. Um, I was hoping Nico. Echo, what did you do? Did you wear out Nico? Usually he's here. Did you wear him out last night or this morning or whenever? But that's okay. That's okay. I know his heart is good. But like I said, when the Sandman takes over, it takes over, and there's no looking back. Because I think right now where he is, it's probably like the middle of the night or something. I don't know. I my time frame is really screwed. I barely know what time it is here, and I'm sitting here. So anyway, you, every single one of you that is bit in my life, and they are in my life, I can never repay you. Never repay you for what you've done to get me to this point. You're beautiful. And before I get any more mushy, I'm going to end this because I want you to stay strong if you can't. There are people to reach out to. You have to excuse me. I didn't bring my tissue box. There are people to reach out to. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't be worried about it. There's nothing embarrassing about your emotions. They're real. They're real to you. You know, nobody will discount them. And that's what I found out about the Village. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That was tacky, but it's better than doing that. So, please, please remember, I love every single one of you. Every single one of you are beautiful, and you're worthy of love, and you're worthy of the life you were meant to have. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Make it your life, the one you want, the one you are meant to have. It takes steps, it takes strength, it takes a village, but we're here. We're here to make each other stronger and better at standing on our own 2 feet. Okay? Making us stronger. And sometimes we have to lean on people. And that's okay too. That's all right. We're allowed. We're allowed. But I want to end this the way I usually do. Please, please do your best to try to make today just a little bit better than yesterday. If that's possible. Yesterday was amazing. um, and another thing I want to say is congratulations to Aria for the babies. I know I've had babies. It's first 24 hours is like, bleh, you know, congratulations to her and her new loves in her life. Okay. I love you all and try to make today better than yesterday. I love you. I'm going to steal it back.